guys, it's Rob. I have a video I'm specially making for Lone Eagle because he asked me a question, or he had a comment about this area right here. And he says, I've been staring at this location since the summer, wondering what the hell happened here. He started talking about how everything is shaped like a triangle, and I immediately thought of this location. This triangle shape in the mountains never used to be there. I love California and observed it for years. The triangle indent in the Sierra Mountain range is new. Well, it is new according to what geology would think. It's a lot newer than what they think. I'm gonna show you what that area is. Let's see, did I save the? Okay, hold on. See, copy. Okay, here's that location that he's talking about. He's talking about this area right here. When you look at it, it looks as if something's missing. Almost like someone took an X-Acto knife and just cut it and pulled it out. It's kind of like what deserts really are. They're kind of like the bottom area. Well, they're the top area that used to belong to the bottom of something else. And people don't realize that, but it's true. Now, if you would have asked a geologist that question, they would have just told you something, whatever. I'm not even sure what they even think that is. I know that they believe that this is stretching here, that somehow the plates are stretching and pulling this apart here, this basin, and it's really thin here and blah blah blah. But none of that really fits. What they say doesn't fit observably. Let me show you the difference between me and what a geologist would think. Let me show you what I think. Okay, in my theory, the entire planet's made up of reoccurring patterns. There's multiple areas that will fit here. That's a fact. And they're all related to this. But let me just show you one of the most obvious ones right here. If you go down to South America, you'll see what are mountains that wrap around one another. You got this. Okay, let me just show you. This mountain goes underneath this one. This one obviously is going over it. Let me show you right here. If you take a close look, you can see this goes underneath, and you can see that this is going over. Now, what kind of mountains would do that? They don't even look like mountains. They're too round, and they have the same width as you go away from it. These don't look like any mountains that I've ever seen around the planet. It's because they're not real mountains. What they are is they're images frozen in matter of Birkeland currents. Birkeland currents are filaments. They're electrical plasma, and they also create vortexes. And what it is that they're electromagnetic, and the reason they wrap around each other is because they're electromagnetic and they're spinning. They like to rotate, and cause vortexes. And that's what I'm claiming that these mountains are, because plate tectonics cannot explain why this one goes over this one and this wraps around. Not only do they wrap around, but they pull apart. And that's what you're seeing here, is you're seeing a breakage right here. You can see it with your own eyes. This is another breakage. You can see on a flat surface, this looks just like it's a squiggly line. But in 3 dimensions, before there was a planet, this is more like a curlicue. Okay, it's not like what you think it is. And this is spinning, and this is the moment in time. You can see what's happening is it's pulling apart. And by doing so, it releases a lot of energy, electricity, and you can see that in the features. Look at it. I mean, Stevie Wonder would know that this is from electrical. I mean, just look at that. Come on. How could anybody look at this and just think that it's something other than electrical? Why would geology leave out electricity in the process of the, the creation of our planet? But anyways, this area right here has a lot to do with this area right here. Let me show you. Okay, here's those Birkeland currents. And in my other videos, I've told people that this triangle piece right here is really what sticks out to me, and for some reason I can match it up easily to certain areas, and this area just happens to be one of them. It's not, well, it does match here at one point, but actually I'm looking at here. See, as it goes right in? Do you see any similarities here? How could geologists not see this and think that they just might be related? Look, that's Lake Tahoe. These are Birkeland currents, and this is its reoccurring pattern. These sat on top of one another as they were spinning around. That area that you're talking about is right here. See the triangle? Nowhere in geology or plate tectonics would they ever be able to make this alignment, because it breaks all their rules. See how that fits right into there as this pulls right in? But look at my observation, my observable evidence here. These match. The odds of this being coincidence is impossible, because I can also take Florida. I can take many reoccurring patterns from all over the world and match them right back up here. But look, you can see, look, you can actually see that this rotates out. And then this lake right here that used to be shaped like an S, for some reason now is not shaped like an S, but I still got the images of it. But look how things line up here. If I move them back and forth, you can really see what's going on. See how the Birkeland currents fit right into there? These are spinning, and that's what gouged this out. This is gouged by this. The same thing that made these gouged this out. I'm not saying that these mountains here physically gouged this out. It's what they coated did. See how the reoccurring patterns work? They fit over and over again. So now this is fitting in here. Even this part, look. See how it's discolored? It fits right in there. See, so now I can, the difference between me and plate tectonics is I can show you what made what. And that's a big deal. That's a huge deal. There, nowhere in, I don't know, I don't want to sound like I'm getting arrogant or whatever, but it's true though. Come on. Look. They can't show you this in plate tectonics and geology. I can show you this because I don't live by their rules, the plates. There are no plates. Therefore, I'm allowed to think this way. I can find this stuff. They can't, because this is against the rules. They have limitations put on in their theory that limits them from ever solving this planet. Their own theory is their worst nightmare, and they don't even know it. But look, I mean, just look. I mean, just look at what I can show you, and that should be enough. This is observable evidence that only I can show you from here. Look at that. And it fits again and again and again. It's just going to do this all the time. See, look. Reoccurring patterns. They just keep reoccurring. And it's all the evidence I need. I mean, look, right up here. See how that fits right into there? It fits like a glove. There's no way that this could be a coincidence. Not in a million years. Anyways, I want to thank you, Lone Wolf, for bringing this up, because it allows me to show people what I can do. That geologists, trolls can't do. Trolls wish they could do this, but they can't. And I want to thank you for allowing me to show you this. Thanks.